Right then. Fingers crossed, everybody can hear me perfectly well. Just hoping that the mic's working fine. I also wonder how many people might turn up on the live stream. Unless I'm on the same time as somebody else is doing another live stream, I don't know. Let's have a look. Live chat, yeah, got it, okay. Timestamps. Let's check something out. That'll be a second. There might be some more people that welcome onto the live chat with me or watch the live stream. I wonder why I'm not on the live. I should be. Okay. This is not saying that if I'm live or not. Oh my goodness. Doing a thought. Yeah, hang on. It should be on live. I should see on somewhere else that I should be on live. No. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Let me just end the stream and try again. No, not yet. Andy T741. Oh, hello, Andy. Good evening, Mr. Marvin Junction, sir. Breakfast frozen pleasant. Thank you, Andy. I'm glad that you have found my live stream. I didn't know if I made a slight error or anything. I was panicking, I was. Coming through loud and clear. That's good. So then, Andy, I'm hoping that a few more people would notice that I'm on live, but I noticed that Making Tracks is on live as well. Quite a few episodes of it. Have you seen Making Tracks live stream? I haven't seen it personally, to be honest. I've probably watched a few bits of it, but I don't know if you have or if anybody else has. I don't know. But how are you doing, Andy? Are you okay? So far, Andy, it's just just you. It's turned up at the moment, but I'll give it a few more minutes. But yeah, I'm hoping that there will be a few more people that will join into the live stream. I don't know if I should do the live stream. I don't know, every 2 weeks or once a month. I don't know. Really don't know. Because I remember my previous episode, the live stream, I did have somebody who actually did join in. That's the only one. I didn't get a notification. I'm all good. Didn't get a notification. Okay, that's probably me. I would admit I'm bad on that one, but I'm trying to get used to one or two things because I left. I don't know. I'll show you if I can. I've done it as so like what virtual hours. I've just left like a note on the thingy which you qualify call it. I don't know what you would call it, but on the archives. But let's have a look. I should be able to find mine somewhere. I know I'm going back yesterday. It's very far away. It's going to be before that. Before Lord Al. I've never seen it. I know I've seen it. You stand for a bit and people will find you like I did. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. But as I say, because I noticed that Making Tracks is on live. Excuse me. we're going to see what's on live. You got like heritage railway lines and that sort of thing, all like live stream cameras on there. But because it's the time of the evening, I think some people are having dinner. Nope, okay. Right. Let's have a look. Your videos. I can see the one video that I've done 2 hours ago. 4 views I've had so far. I know Kelly sends me a comment on there. Bless her. She's always leaving comments on most of my videos. But I have got a tree with a train. It's not a double O scale Christmas train that I've done, but it is like a passenger train. It's not exactly O scale, but it's a bit smaller than O scale, and it runs on batteries. I've had it for a few years as well. No. Snooker is on live on channel 39 D Max. I'm watching that, and everyone in. Oh, well, okay. Maybe that's what it is, snooker. Yes, some people do like to watch snooker. I like playing snooker. I'm trying to get used to the passing all the reds. I'm trying to get used to like the greens, but I've been told just go by God bless you. So it's like green, brown, and yellow, and then I do know for a fact it's blue, pink, and black. So I'm trying to get used to the rules and everything about snooker, but I don't watch snooker myself really. Let's have a look. Because I wanted to try and do something like shaky hands. Chef, for example, he leaves like a notification that it's on the archive list. So if anybody's done a pre-recorded video or live stream, it's been saved in the archive. It's on the archive. That's what I like to call it. But I think I'm right. It is called an archive. Anthony Dodge. Hi all. I wanted to make a moment to say that will not be seen around YouTube this week. Okay. First, I'll left like a little message for the archives to let everybody view to say that I'll be on a live stream today. I'm pretty sure I did do it yesterday. It's only like a small notification on the archive. Yeah, I'm trying to find it, but I'm not calling anybody a liar. I'm not calling you a liar at all, and even I'm trying to have a look at myself, see if it's viewable on the archives, but I can't seem to find it so far. I would love to have somebody like Barnus Junction watching my live stream. Even some streams. I love doing kind of people to watch live stream. I do. Yep, I used to play it a lot in my local leagues many moons ago. Not quite to the standards of the lassies on telly, but I was quite good. It's like what else? Pool. Pool's the same for me. I do like pool. I do like playing it, but I'm not very good at it myself personally. But I do, give it a go and have a laugh. There's some shots I think, yeah, I'm gonna win this. Like strike the ball, didn't win, or I strike the ball. I think, well, I ain't gonna win this, and all of a sudden, I do have to win. So there was some shots I'm quite surprised that I'm like, oh, didn't expect that. I won something, or I try and have a go, and like, yeah, didn't win. I thought I was gonna win, but I didn't. Not very good. But all I can say is you should play. You should see me playing pool to understand uh, my frustration of yeah, I'm gonna win this or no, I'm not gonna win this. But it turns out to be the opposite way around. Well, I can't see it in the archives that I've left like a community note. Best way to describe it is it like a community note. I think that's what it's called. If I go to my channel, go into community. Uh, so if I go into my community, that's the one there. I've got one like, and it's one day ago, but I've got it as published. I don't know if to put that schedule post. Oh no. Oh, scheduled. I think I know what it is. If I press scheduled, is that to say that I'm doing a live stream a bit later or the next day? I don't really know. I really don't understand much about YouTube stuff myself personally. Pool snooker are very easy to play, but very difficult to be good at. I know what you mean. Yeah. Same as any other sports as well. I'm the same. But football, yeah, I can kick a ball, man. I can tackle people. Apparently, in my high school, um, quite a lot of the lads have said to me, "You're very good at tackling. You are really, really good." There's a couple of people that I tackled a ball from them, and they said that I've surprised them how well I play the game. But I said the only thing is I cannot score at all. I try and kick the ball at the goal. I either just missed the whole goal on the outside, but on the inside, nah. Even just trying to aim the ball at the goalkeeper and still save it, I still miss. So I'm not very good at scoring. I must have another look at this another day if I can, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but I need somebody's opinion because they got a bit of more acknowledgement, a lot more acknowledgement than I have got. That's a big, difficult word for me to pronounce. Then, defender, not a striker. Even I can't save the ball from getting towards the goal. Oh, I missed the ball. I do. If I try and save the ball still goes past me. Well, let's just wait and see if any more people turn up. I mean, I don't mind a live stream going on for about an hour and a half, or something like that. So I don't know what time the live snooker's on till. That's the goaler's job. Yeah, it is. It is goaler's job. But I'm rubbish at being a goalkeeper. Being a very good tackler at playing football. I could tackle people, but I'm just not very good at scoring, not kicking the ball in the goal, and I'm not a very good goalkeeper. So even football's not my favourite thing. I do like racing, like car racing. Don't know about I'm not very much fond of Formula One, but NASCAR racing, I love it. Absolutely love it. I do like American football. But I also go to the pubs and watch the live stream, so I do. I always do that. But ice hockey, American ice hockey, I do like. Any other sports on TV, like cricket? Nah, cricket. Yeah, don't like cricket. do not try and get me into cricket. Don't like it. Never liked sports. Baseball, like American baseball. It's not too bad. I would love, if I can, if I went back to America, I would love to watch live wrestling, live baseball, live football, even if it's at high school. You gotta give the high school lads some of them do get paid as well. I watch it on Billy Connolly's what is it? Rose of America or something like that. When he had Parkinson's disease. It was an absolute wonderful excuse me episode that was. I mean, when he went to see a live football match at high school, and the student says, "Oh yeah, we'll get paid for doing this as well." I thought, no, fair play to you. And I thought, blimey, you even get paid as well. That's quite good. Nice. Just making sure I've got my notes ready as well. So I did say I was going to make them some notes on my previous pre-recorded video that I've done. Watched cricket for 4 days and I worked it out. The make the noise by rubbing the back legs together. Sorry about joke. No, make it cheapy. Make it PG. I know this is like for 18 plus. I know. I've had a couple of subscribers, and I noticed they are young subscribers. I don't want young subscribers subscribe to my channel. If they're interested in trains, that's fine, but I'm trying to like keep YouTube as safe as possible because I rather prefer to have like subscribers that are basically 18 plus, only because I'm covering my own back. But it's not like I do anything naughty on YouTube because YouTube wouldn't allow it then. Wrong cricket. Wrong cricket. Yes, well, I'm not going to like ask questions about making a noise by rubbing the back of the legs together. I'll leave that to somebody else to ask the questions. I know this is a question and answer thing, but I'd rather people ask me the questions and I'll give out the answers. Not me giving them the questions and them giving me the answers. So yeah. Naughty Andy. But don't worry, it is 18 plus only. Oh dear. That's how cricket makes a noise. Like, oh. That's me going a bit bad. Now, do you see why I always say 18 plus? I want people to be 18 plus. Oh, dear. Well, watch it. How did I do it? The crickets when they had the legs together to make the noise. I always thought it's just them talking. But yeah. Think about it. Yeah. Crickets do make noises by rubbing their legs together. How'd I do that? I don't know. It's gonna be a way to do it, really. But I just thought it'd be like cats meow, they talk, like dogs bark, they talk. Tigers at roar, they talk. Sounds like elephants when they make the noise coming out of their trunks, they talk. But crickets, I thought crickets would be like the same thing, making noises when the mouths like they are talking. I'm gonna get out of this archive because I'm watching a live stream here. Well, it's not watching a live stream, but it's like preview, if that makes sense. Because you know what TV people are like. Oh, you're watching a live stream? No, it's a preview. Like a falling string and bow. Ah, okay. It's a good job us humans that do that sort of thing for our arms and legs. I wonder what kind of noises they will make. I know it's just like rubbing sounds, but thank God they're not crickets. But you have to admit, the way how animals do things is incredible, really. I mean, like crickets, for example, rubbing the back legs to make noises. The way how other insects kill other insects to preserve them as their food and that sort of thing. And I watched a program once, and don't like it. I can never like it. There's one particular frog in one country. It's a male frog, and inside their backs they've got holes, and that's where they're carrying all the kids with them. I'm like, oh no. Clever sort of way, yeah, that's how you transport your kids, but it's just a male that has like holes in their backs where all the little youngster frogs go inside. I'm like, nah, too horrible. But it's amazing how you learn things that not seeing it to believe it, but oh no. After a while you think to yourself, oh no, that's horrible. Oh, I forgot to get some tissues. Never mind. I use my sleeve as usual. So I could slug that just runs up my sleeve. You can. I used to put the cup in my hand and a cup of my hand in my armpit and well, yeah, that's the only noise that we can make, yeah, but that's due to sweat. It's the same thing as well when you got sweaty palms and you just do that. I used to have a friend at high school that used to do that quite a lot. He used to go like, make like squeaky noises. But it's like, what else like animals do? Like mating calls. I mean, yeah, us humans do make like mating noises, but we don't do that sort of thing like what animals do. Oh God, can you imagine that? Doing an animal mating call, all of a sudden you get that particular animal coming up to you. Are you making a mating call? No, I'm a human being. I don't know. That's just me going off on one, going a bit crazy. Batman Collectors Club. Oh yeah, no, that's from the 158. Oh, excuse me. Oh, well, I have to say, I don't know what's on the TV because I haven't got a TV license of my own. Since I told the TV license people that my mum passed away, all she had left to pay the bill for the TV licence, I would have had the TV licence till New Year's Eve this year. All she had to pay left was 50p to the licence people. And I said, well, how much does your mum owe us? I said, basically, just 50 pence. I said, that's all she owes you. I said, she's paying near enough all the bill. And I said, right, that confirms about your mum's account. And I said, do you want to continue the TV licence? I said, no, thank you. I said, because I've got a radio, it runs on batteries, so I don't need a TV licence for that. I've got CDs, don't need a licence for that. And I said, if I go on to anybody's free Wi-Fi and listen to music on YouTube, I said, I don't need a TV licence for that. I said, because I'm using somebody else's Wi-Fi. As long as it's not in my house, I'm okay. I said, but I've got books to read, magazines to read. I said, I could just whistle. I said, I don't need a TV licence for that. I said, I've got my console games. I said, I don't need a TV licence for that. And I said, no, that's fine. So I'm all good. Oh, smell. What's this? It's caramelised onion. Oh, it's a flat white. Oh, I thought it was a caramelised caramel. What's a flat white? It's a Hershey bar I've got. I don't want to show the logo because don't want to get done for advertising. It's on a live stream. I don't know, I might be advertising my own hoodie, but this is my channel. It's Malvern Junction. I do like Hershey bars. Absolutely love them. When I was in America, I also had a Hershey bar. Oh, Andy, are you almost set for Christmas? You got all the Christmas presents bought and wrapped and everything else ready? So you're all set for Christmas? I've got everything wrapped and everything for the neighbours. I've just got to get some bits and pieces now for mine and my uncle's Christmas dinner. And they're putting it up next year. Takes away some money if you ask me. All right. So, I should have put a bigger piece in my mouth when I was just about to talk. I do agree with you on that, Andy. But the same, if you're watching a live stream on YouTube, like you're watching my live stream, you need a TV licence for that. If you're not watching it on your TV, you're watching it on your mobile, on your computer or your laptop or your tablet. What do you need a TV licence for that for? Your phone is into TV. Mind you, your phone, PC or laptop could be anything these days. Same as if you was playing online games, you need a TV licence for that. Why? You're playing a game. Because they're saying any form of broadcasting, you need a TV licence for that. Because you're watching a broadcast, a live stream. I don't know. But you can have a TV if you're just playing your console game that is not online. So if you're not using the internet to play online games, you're safe enough for that. I don't do Christmas much on 50 yards. Lost my mum in 96. My old man has had a rough year. He's 84. Gonna spend time with him. Okay. If I didn't have my uncle, I would have been on my own this Christmas, end of, because I lost my mum last year back in 3rd of Jan. This is the first time I ever spent Christmas alone, but I decided to spend Christmas Day with my uncle. So ever since we've had, last time we came out of our house was before the pandemic. When we had the pandemic, it was best that he stayed in. And before the pandemic, that was the last time my mum done Christmas dinner for both me and herself and my uncle. PS4, 5, or Xbox. I've got a PS2, a PS3, and a PS4. I did have an Xbox One, but the only thing is, I couldn't get any games to load up the software onto the console because I needed the internet. Now, it shouldn't work like that because my PS2, PS3, and PS4, if I buy a game, it installs the software into the system, but I don't need the internet. So I got rid of my Xbox One console. I just thought, get rid of it. Stick to Sony, not Microsoft. So I decided to treat myself. I've got an old PS2 Slim. I used to have a PlayStation 2. But two consoles that I had, the PS2 ones, both had the same thing. I just couldn't load a disc because there was that old. Don't know what's. I could have taken somebody else who had it repaired and let them carry on, but scrapped them. The PS3, there was nothing wrong with it, but I wanted to upgrade to a PS4 because of what was it? Train Sim World 1 came up and it says you need a PS4 or an Xbox or whatever it was back then to purchase the game. So I decided to buy a brand new PS4. The PS3, I bought a brand new one at the time, but I got a second-hand PlayStation 3. My ex PlayStation 3 was a 500 gigabyte. This one is 1 terabyte. So I've actually slightly upgraded myself. But I wish I kept my original PlayStation 3. It's just I bought a 1 terabyte storage hard drive. But I do like the PS2s. I like the PS3s and I like the PS4s. I did used to have a PS1 many years ago. And I've seen the PlayStation 1s, and it's a little tiny one, little tiny version of the old PS1. Because there's two versions of PlayStation 1. Yeah, like I think it was the version 1 and the version 2. But the version 2 I've had, and it's like what smooth curves and on its. It's a bit hard to describe it really. But I did also have the monitor. That was an add-on. I had that. So I remember on Christmas. Instead of using the TV, I just had like the I think there was a monitor one for a PS2, but I think it's a normal chunky PS2. I don't know if it's. I don't know if there's a slimline one. So instead of using like a PC monitor or a TV, you can just attach a monitor on the back of the console. No, I think they're good, really. Yeah, I got all the PlayStations from 1 to 4. That's good. It ain't right they insist on internet when you're offline. I've got to admit, yesterday I was in Nottingham in HM3 and there's a DVD I wanted to get, but it was in Blu-ray. So if that's the member of staff, they had like a normal DVD. So he's had a look and he says, I'll have a look, see if we've got them in the main warehouse or see if any other stores have got them. But he's had a look, but it's only like a Blu-ray that they got, not a normal DVD. And he says, if you've got a DVD player that is a Blu-ray, he says, then that's fine. I said, nah, so I haven't got a Blu-ray. He says, you're looking at about 80 quid for a brand new one. It says, or if you've got a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, I said, I've got a PlayStation 4. But what he didn't tell me is, as I found out, I needed the internet to set up the system for the PlayStation 4 to play DVD. So I've done that using Wi-Fi. I've asked somebody else next door if I could use the Wi-Fi for the console. Got it slightly updated, so I can now play Blu-ray DVDs on my PlayStation 4. So might as well get some use out of it. And as soon as I had that updated to play Blu-ray DVDs, so I'll turn off the Wi-Fi. But yeah, I can't understand why you're going to have the internet for these gaming consoles to do like install like the Xbox. If you buy a game for it, you gotta attach it to the Wi-Fi or by cable to your modem, so you can install the game software in order just to play the game, and then you can have it as offline. But you need the internet to install the software from a disk. It's I just don't understand technology these days. I really don't. When you're offline, I still play Train Zero 2. Interested in the new one. I started on the Acorn Atom back in '78. I haven't got Train Zero 2. I've got 1 and 3. I haven't got 2 and 4. Simply because the first one had Great Western Railway and Amtrak. The third one, I have to admit, okay, it's got some American stuff on there as well. Like, I think it's BNSF. It's actually got Amtrak or GWR. But it's got the training centre, which is quite good, really. So you can learn how to control the trains properly and everything else. PS2 used to play DVDs, if I remember. Yeah, PS2. I use my PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3 to play me normal DVDs. But the PS4, you can play Blu-ray DVDs, but it's only just one normal Blu-ray. If I can't get the normal DVDs on anything, like for example, let's just say Thomas and Friends. If there's one DVD that I wanted to get of Thomas and Friends, now I've got a normal DVD version, but they've got the Blu-ray version. I can get that and play it on PlayStation 4 instead of going out and spending £80 on another item to play Blu-ray DVDs. I've got PlayStation 4 to do that. Oh, excuse me. But but yeah, I wish I had that on a normal DVD, really. I know for a fact the PlayStation 4 you can play DVDs. I think PlayStation 2 you can play CDs as well, same as PlayStation 3 and 4. And I think PlayStation 1, if I remember right, I think they were able to play CDs, I think. It's all about making money and getting you to buy a new one. All lots buy firmware updates like that. Yeah, you're right there, Andy. Absolutely right. Yeah, it's like a smartphone. If you smash the screen and you can't use it, they say, well, we can replace the screen, but it's going to cost you a lot more than a brand new phone. So you're more better off getting a brand new phone. Sorry, you just wasted a whole phone there. I could just still use the phone if you just replace the screen. I'm saying to replace a screen, a touch screen, it's going to cost you a lot more than buying a brand new phone. I just don't get it. Really don't get it. I mean, look at Triumph models. Ren models are still going. Lehman models still going. Triang models are still going. As long as they've been looked after properly, they're still running. If you had an old Triang train set that you looked at and it's still going, let's just say 40 years you've had it, and you've had it for 40 years and it's still running smoothly. You don't need to get rid of it just to replace it. It still works. But I think the government did announce, I can't remember if it's last year or the year before, that all manufacturers, they've got to start producing parts that you can replace. Like, for example, a washing machine. If the motor goes on that, no matter if it's only 30 years old, you've got to get a replacement part to replace the motor to keep it going because it saves recycling and use of energy to recycle the old washing machine, which I think is a lot more sense. And I got to be quite honest with you as well, Andy. I don't know if you do drive a car or own one, but to lease a car and have it for 5 years, you used up the warranty. Most cars have 5 years warranty. So you've had a car for 5 years, you get a brand new one straight away because you paid so much each month. I think that should stop really because you just used up the warranty of that vehicle from brand new from the factory. You've had it for 5 years. Now somebody else is going to buy that. It's like reconditioned. And how's that going to last? No. You should stick to a car, even if it's, let's just say, the engine packs up. Pay for an engine. Buy a new engine. For the manufacturer, just say, sorry, you're supposed to have, you made this car, the engine's dead. Yeah, I've had it for 30 years, but the engine's died. I want a new engine. I still want that car, but I want a brand new engine in it. And I should have that, really. Instead of making a car, make an engine to replace it. But no, as you say, people just want money these days and just want you to buy brand new stuff. That's something that I just do not agree on with this world at all. They're saying that we've got someone else watching the live stream, but I can only see you, Andy. I don't know. Ooh, that's right. I've had my dinner early today. I've had about 2 o'clock. I normally have my dinner about 6 or 7, but since my mum passed away, I started having it earlier and earlier. And I'll be needing that. Because I made myself a nice cup of tea. Nice cup of tea, me thermal mug. So, mate, I haven't got any heating. All I've got, I'll show you. It's that heater there. That's the only heater I've got in the house. I've literally asked my supplier, British Gas, to take away my gas meter because I refuse to pay for the amount because my mum has the gas and electricity as a dual bill, and my mum will have to pay between 125 to 140 pounds, depending on how much electricity and gas we use, a month. Ever since I've had the gas meter taken out, my electric bill's been cheaper. So I just pay the electric, but I'm going to get a meter installed, a brand new meter that can have a pay as you go meter. So they can't charge me for the bill to send me, which is very naughty. The gas, because it's come from another country, they charge you a fast fortune and they put a surcharge on a gas meter every month for you to have gas coming into your property. Well, I've got a galley gas stove. It's a camping stove. The bottle lasts 4 hours. That makes me happy. I'm going to get a proper galley gas heater, a bigger version with a big gas cylinder bottle that will last for about a whole month, and it's about £40 to refill it, so it's like £10 a week. That'll do me. There's no surcharge on a meter. I'm not going to be charged for the bills to be sent to me to tell me how much I've got to pay. Pardon me, or what comes out of my bank account. And I know how much gas I'm using and how much it's going to cost me. So it's my electricity as prepaid, pay as you go. Yeah, there's a channel I've watched that fixes phones and all sorts, but the problem is the manufacturer does not provide cymatics. Oh, she appeared before Congress panel in the USA. Video is not on YouTube. I did see on there is a guy that owns a shop in New York City. He does the same thing. It's like the latest iPhones that came out. People say, "Oh, I bought this phone from somebody," and it says it's the latest. And he has to look. Says it may look like it. It may look like an iPhone 15 or an iPhone 14, but look at the camera. And I'm like, oh, and it says this is the latest iPhone, and this is a genuine. That's a fake that he just bought. But also, people have like tablets and phones that want screens replaced. And it says, no, I've got you. Even the battery's exploded. It's even changed the battery and it's like charge them. I don't know how much your charge is done, but it does like a good surface. And he says, oh, I can get that sorted for you, no problem. And how long it takes him, he says, there you go. Phone's all good, ready to run, all good. And everything. But I don't think he's on YouTube as well. But there are people out there that can do stuff. Pay-as-you-go is the dearest way. You pay up front. If the shop is shut when it runs out, you're busted. Well, at the end of the day, really, yeah, it is that. But you got to think about if you're not on pay-as-you-go, you got to pay a surcharge on your meter. You'd be charged for bills if you want it to be bills or to have like a statement to say, okay, you paid direct debit to us, but this is how much was taken from your account. They can charge you for that she's sending you a letter. They've done that to my mum. They even charged her, I think it was something like £2 something, just to send her a bloody letter to say how much was taken out of her bank account, which is really, really bad, really. But also, they can do readings that can be wrong, but expect you to update them every month on your online account or to phone them up. To me, all you got to do, mate, is just watch that meter. You know how much you'd be used on. An old friend of mine says that he was on Pay As You Go for electricity, and it says £5 lasts me for the whole week. But of course, he was working full time, but it says a whole week it's only costing something like £5. But you know where your money's going. You know how much money you're spending, and you know how much usage you're using. But I can understand it might be the dearest, but at least I know for facts. If I run out, okay, I run out. I wait till the next day. I'm pretty sure that I can use the post office for British Gas. Any shop, yeah, I can use that. But I won't be using the app at all for it. But yeah, as I say, I don't even use. I mean, it's like the lights. Okay, I've got one light from one socket, but I usually use like these here that runs on batteries, 2 AA batteries. I mean, that's most of my lights. I use battery operated lights at night, and it's like the heater. Yeah, I used to have the electric heater to warm up my living room or my bedroom, but now I've got like a camping stove, so I don't use much electricity. I don't technically use a lot of electricity. In fact, water usage I'm using less. So electric I've been using less. Even British Gas said we have noticed that your electricity usage is very little because you're hardly using it. I said, well, I can go pay as you go because because so far, says you're putting down the readings that you estimate are wrong. So therefore, you're taking more money out of me because I'm in credit. You got to give that back to me. So I'll rather pay as you go. Lewis Rossman. Is that the person who does the phone repairs? I've done screens on my own phone. Done 4 of them. It's easy. As I say, if you know how to fix things like replace the screen on your phone or your tablet, if you can get the screen straightened off, and you can do it, nice one. It's like a car. You want it surfaced, all you need is oil filter, spark plugs, but you can use like a hard brush to brush the spark plugs because you can still reuse them. But new spark plugs, uh, new air filter, like them sort of things. You can get them on cheap from car parts shop, and you can do your own surfacing because you're not paying labour charge. So that's even cheaper. But if you can do your own repairs on your car as well, and you don't need to take it to your garage, you're saving a hell of a lot of money. So it's always best for you if you're very handy at doing like maintenance repairs and that sort of thing, you're saving money. I was on to get knotted. They apparently agreed a bill. It's a lot of hassle. I spent a year getting Southern now of the paying nothing. I've been having the same problems with British Gas. I mean, I've been told they're going to change my electric meter because the current one is nearly 10 years old, same age the house has been built back in 2014, and they can't get any readings from the meter because there's something wrong with the communication lines. So they're going to give me a new meter. They're going to give me a smart meter as well. So I'm basically getting all the upgrades free of charge because I took over my mum's utility accounts on gas and electricity. I no longer got gas, and my bill should be cheaper for electric only. I want pay as you go as well, and this has been going on for almost a whole year now. So this complaint has been going on about this account, been going on for a whole year because of faffing me around. And I've got to give it to this one guy from the complaints department. He's sorting everything out, and he says, "I will do everything until you tell me you are satisfied and happy." I said, "Well," I says, "if you do everything the way how I want it to be," I said, 10 months ago, I said, "I would have just given you guys a whole month. I didn't want to go with somebody else." I said, "If you want to lose a customer," I says, "that's fine by me." I said, "If you're not happy with the money I'm supplying you and you're not giving me the service that I am expected," I said, "then I suggest you go find somebody else and mug of them." But I even told Severn Trent, I took over my mum's account with the water. I had it reduced from £25 what she used to pay. I had it reduced down to £16 a month. And I said, we do like 12 installments, like 12 months. I said, yeah, that's great. After the 6th month I've been with them, they said, oh, we have to change your water meter because it's faulty. Understandable, but I don't own the property. They speak to the council, so they can't charge me. But I wanted the payments. I got to £25 some odd pence. So I found them up. I told them, I says, no. I said, I'm 96p in credit. I'm quite willing to give you £18 a month. That's all you're going to get out of me. I said, £25 is a joke. They said, well, that was the charges that was going to put on it because we had to change the meter. I said, oh. I said, I'm renting this property. I don't own it. I said, I can understand you charging me if I own the property, but I rent it from a council. You cannot charge me these charges. I said, changing the meter, I can understand because it was faulty. Not my problem. Not my problem at all. So now it's £17 a month. But I'm still using less water than before. So if I'm using less water and if I'm in credit, I'm going to say to them, no, sorry, I think it should go back down to £16 a month. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But all I use the water for is one shower a week, and I use the washing machine once a week as well. So washing, I do my washing every 2 days because I've got 2 plates, 2 bowls, 2 lots of knives and forks. There's 2 days for that. So I do the washing up every 2 days, so I'm saving even more water. Get CEO email and complain they don't like being disturbed on the golf course. Gen 1 smart meters were rubbish from the start. Gen 3, they're on now. Get a smart Gen 3 meter, pay quarterly, not pay as you go. I pay £100. So that works about what? Just over £30 a month. 15, £7.50 a week isn't too bad, so I have to admit, it's not too bad. But I rather pay like monthly, or I would on pay as you go. But I don't know. We'll see how we go. We'll see how it is. They own the meter, even if you own the streets. It's their responsibility. If you own the meter and are charged for it, tell them you take it apart and adjust it. Yeah, but they said to me, Severn Trent, they said, is the water meter on your property? I said, no. I said, the water meter is not on council's property. They are in front of the property on the public footpath. I said, you never get water meters that are council properties or even housing association properties. They are not in the front gardens or back gardens. They are on what you might call a public footpath in front of the houses. I said, if I own the house, yeah, I'll have it near to my house if I bought land, but I haven't bought the land. And I said, so technically, I says, you have heard of the council, but it's still on the main public highway, which is a footpath, and it's not a public, it's not a private public footpath. It's just like an open one. So I says, even if you want to change the meter, I says, and you wanted either my permission if I own the property, which I can understand, but I don't. It belongs to the council, so you ask their permission to trespass on the property to change the meter. You don't need to do that. I said, because it's on a public footpath. I said, so where you got that information from? I says, I don't really know. But apart from that, as I said, the water bill, water pie, it's not a lot. Absolutely, not a lot at all. I'm quite happy with that. I do recommend this chocolate bar. A flat white flavoured chocolate bar, Hershey. I'm a plumber for 36 years. If you know how you are responsible for pipe after the stop clock outside on the meter. The position of stop clock is their responsibility. Yep. I've even got like it's like a like a wall light switch. It's that sort of kind of like switch, but it's inside the house and it's in the cupboard underneath the stair, so that stops the water from coming into the house itself. So that's like a stopcock, but it's like a light switch type. That makes sense. Because I did that once, so I'm not something into the switch. And my mum says, "We've got no water coming through." I said, "Oh," I said, "Yeah, she paid a water bill," just for a laugh. She said, "I don't understand it." So I was looking around and I found this like blue switch on the wall, and I thought, "What's this?" And it says water. So I turned it on and I said to my mum, I said, um, "Mum," I said, "I think I might have found a stopcock." She says, "What's the water?" I said, "Yes, it's a light switch." Told her what's happened. I said, "I think I may have accidentally moved something and knocked the switch without realising." So she turned on the tap, and luckily we got water coming through. And she went, "Thank God, she just haven't phoned up the water company yet." But she looked where the switch is, and she says, "Well, what was it that you accidentally knocked into?" I said, "The shopping trolley." And she says, "I've got to admit," she says, "you're not at fault." She says, "But that's a stupid way to put a bloody switch in there. But there is another proper stopcock, not far away from where the switch is. So you got like a switch that stops all the water, but you got another like an actual proper stopcock to stop the water coming in. That's inside the house, in the cupboard underneath the stairs. But it's just funny the way I had this like a light switch type that you find on the wall that stops the water from going around the house. Many times I've had the water brought out because I can't turn the mains off in the road. They dug it up and replace three. It's their responsibility. Our law is you have to be able to isolate the water to try. That's probably what it is. That's like an isolation switch. But when I flicked it to off, no water comes through the taps. So it's technology again. Again, it's like technology. But it's like the council installed a doorbell. Now that works from the electricity. Some doorbells do have like a battery. They're all fashion types, but all money run from the electricity. Uh, my doorbell doesn't work, but I knew basically um, that my electricity powers the doorbell, so I managed to bypass that because the council has said to one or two of my next door neighbours because their doorbell has stopped working, and they said, "Well, it's a free gift, so if you want the doorbell to work, you've got to pay out your own back pocket to get it working." So the neighbour says, "Well, by rights, then I should be able to get a crowbar and just rip that thing at my wall." But um, but yeah, even I don't have a doorbell, so if anybody comes up to my door, they can't ring the doorbell. They have to knock on the door. Not in a building. I'm talking one in the road or on a path or outside. Oh, nice. Okay. I'll have to. I'll have to have a look what's inside the cupboard on the stairs because I know there's like a. It's like a white square panel with a blue switch that says on and off. That's for the water, but I don't know if that's something else. There is an actual stopcock that says stopcock. I can only assume that's just for the water. That's underneath the cupboard underneath the stairs. But anything else, then yeah, that's probably like as you say, outside in the on a footpath. all I know myself is that the water meters in public footpath. I've got a stopcock in here inside the cupboard, and in the same cupboard I've got like a water flick switch. But what that switch is, I don't know. I don't know if that's another isolation switch or something. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if builders do put things differently these days. No, I can't really say. But in my uncle's house, his water meter, he's got the same as what I've got. He's got like a flick switch next door to that, and this is inside the toilet room, next door to the toilet. So if you imagine he's got his toilet here, right next door to it, it's a meter. That says how much water he's using. And right next door to that, on a pipe, on a wall, is one of those flick switches that I've got under the stairs. Now, his bungalow is with another council, but I'm pretty sure his water meter is actually right next door to the toilet. Because I looked at it, and when I was doing some cleaning in his toilet room, he was putting the kettle on, and of course he had to fill the kettle. This meter just went, and I was like, okay, what have I done? And then it stopped, and I thought, is that a water meter? Right next door to the toilet. Oh, who's this? Who's this messaging me? Oh, it's somebody on somewhere else. I'm doing something else at the moment. I'll get back to you. I've fitted many of them switch on and off things. They are after the main stopcock. They are mainly for people who find it difficult. Oh, so it's like another version of a stopcock, but it's like right. Gotcha. Okay. That's pretty handy. That is really. That's because it's mainly in bungalows, and this is like a futuristic. They call it a futuristic bungalow. So it's like it is a bungalow, but upstairs in the attic, basically, it's like another bedroom and like a separate bathroom and toilet room from downstairs, because there is a washroom downstairs. But it's like if you got a carer, whether it's your friend or relative that you got who is a carer for you, they can live upstairs and they've got their own bathroom and toilet. So my uncle's home is actually a proper bungalow. It hasn't got like an upstairs, but it has got like a 2 bedroom house like I've got. Water bill should be on average be about 80 quid for 6 months. How much do I pay? How much do I pay in how many months? 6 months. Right. I used to pay £16 a month, and I paid 6 months of that at one time. That came to £96. But because I'm in charge £17 times that by 6 months, it's 102. Now my uncle lives on his own. He has to shower every morning, apart from Sundays, and he always has a shave every day of the week, apart from Sundays. So Sundays he don't shower, don't shave. He has a day off from that. But his water bill for himself a whole month is something like about £24, £25 a month. and he lives on his own, like I do. Which day I forgot? Sorry about that. I got a little bit thirsty there. Who's the second person that's on here? It's just showing yourself, Andy, but there is a second person that is watching the live stream. I don't know if it's saying it's me that's watching it, but I ain't watching it. But it says partitions, there's yourself and me. But what I thought the symbol on here is like saying audience. I don't know. I don't know myself personally. I've got to get used to this thing as well. Yeah. I was going to ask my subscribers, including yourself, Andy, about what train section I get as like a visitor guest for Malvern Junction. Like I said about the Hogwarts Express can be like a class as a visitor. If I was doing running session videos, same as the Shakespeare Express, I do need some more coaches on that. That's going to be classed as a visitor. I've got a Flying Scotsman loco. That's going to be like a class as a visitor. I've got the Duchess of Sutherland, and if I remember, didn't the Duchess of Sutherland pull the Royal train? But if so, that's going to be a guest loco. Pulling like the Flying Scotsman and the Duchess of Sutherland is going to pull like special trains on a tour. But on my previous pre-recorded video that I've done earlier on today, I've got the Midland Pullman coaches. Now I've got 8 out of 9, but I need the Powercast as well. So my uncle's paid 4 of these coaches, and I paid the other 4. So I've got basically almost a complete set. So I can't admit it is nice, and I thought, well, I love that. That's like a special rail tour train set going around on my layout if I'm doing a running session. So I've got to get my layout done. I've got to get the room painted as well. That needs to be done. I mean, the project's on my list. I phoned them up and offered them 90 quid or nothing. Sounds expensive to me. They cannot cut you by law. No, that's true, because you need water for your health. But as I say, I'll give it another few months, yes, because what I need to do is get Christmas out the way and New Year, because especially with New Year, because my mum passed away on the 3rd of Jan, so that I even celebrated her birthday, which was the 5th of December, and I got emotional, so I need to get New Year out the way. And I'm gonna try and I'll try and sort it all out and speak to them, and because what was it? I need the calculator again. Long draw again. I bet it's unlucky. So with £80, no, divided by 6 months. That can't be right, surely. Hang on. You're telling me, Andy, £80 for 6 months should be around about £13.33 a month. That is really cheap. Because what else to do? If I'm making tea and coffee or even hot chocolate, I haven't got hot chocolate. I'm gonna get that tomorrow when I do my uncle's shopping. I'm gonna basically buy. No, I shouldn't have to. I should say £80 for 6 months should be quite efficient, really. Because I'm on my own. About 4 years ago, the Flying Scots stopped at my old hometown. Was it Shersteasy of water? Can't quite pronounce that. What a sight and experience! I can imagine it was. I did have a Flying Scotsman last week going to Worcestershire Hill and back. It literally went past. I don't know if it actually went past Selly and Bournemouth, because that's the stations where I live basically in between Bournemouth and Selly, unless it went down the Camp Hill line towards Kingsheath and Moseley. But it did go near to where I used to live, which was Kings Norton. It did that on a tour. It was a Christmas special. Don't know where it went from, but it went to Worcestershire Hill, then back again. So we even did have a tornado as well that gone past Bournemouth. I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago. So we've had a couple of, and that's when the tornado had something wrong with the cylinder, and it wasn't that far away from Kings Norton at the time, if I remember right. Yep, I'll show you my bill if you like. Oh, I don't know how you're going to do that, Andy, but you're more than welcome to on the live chat. But if you can literally get £80 for your water bill for 6 months, then you are doing quite well there, really. Even I thought I'd done well with £16 a month. But I even said to Seven Trents last time I found them, so I have to bill to £17 a month. I said last time I had phoned you guys when I took over my mum's account I said, because this is the account my mum used to have. I said, I told you that I'm having 2 showers a week. I said, I'm now restricted down to 1 shower a week. I said, I'm washing machine 5 times a month. I said, now I'm using it like 4 times a month. And I've been using what I can from the washing water to do me plates and knives and forks. I tip that down the toilet. So I'm still saving money from not flushing the toilet when I use the old washing water. But I don't go to the toilet that very often. It can be like literally a whole day that I just don't go to the toilet at all. So I'm not flushing the toilet so much because I'm not using the toilet so much. I put a picture of it on my channel. It is 92 quid. 92. And you getting a calculator out again. So £92. I take it that's for 6 months. I'm taking it, yeah. If I'm right. Divided by 6. £15.33. That is still cheaper than what I used to pay at first. Or is it depends on the area that you live? Because some companies are like that. Some companies say it depends on the area that you live. Well, that shouldn't matter really. Or is it the house? Because my house is classed as semi-detached. What to say? What type of house is it? Is it semi-detached? Is it detached? Is it terrace? That shouldn't matter. A house is a house at the end of the day. If it's attached to one or two houses or 5, it shouldn't matter. That's how companies roll, basically. Well, I don't know. Mind you, I should ask him that. Why are you asking me if it's a detached or semi-detached? I don't know. To me, a house is a house. That's what I should point out. And asking what the difference is between a terraced, a semi-detached, and a detached house. And I'll just argue and say, well, sorry, that option should be ruled out because as long as you live in, if it's apartments or a house or a bungalow, it shouldn't matter. But I think that's what they're going by. Which I think is a bit silly, really. Because I haven't asked that because the lady did ask me, oh, what type of house is it? I said, it's like, I said, my house is actually like connected, well, not connected, I said, but it's like right next door to one house. And the second house, I said, it's like an alleyway. I said, oh, it's semi-detached. I went, right, okay then. And that's on the phone. I was like, well, I still don't understand it, but okay, I'll take your word for it. That's all I've done, really. But the projects I've got on my list, I even did say I was going to write a list down, and I did. The projects I've got is the Princess and Duchess repair, my Halloween train sets, which I looked at Laser Chet's Halloween live stream that he's done. I've got to admit, the Flying Scotsman to make that actual train on his cover with the pumpkin face, that really did look fantastic. There's a Christmas set that I would like to do. It's only going to be a small one. I'm going to use an 040 loco and a couple of small wagons and a brake fan on the end. I'm going to do the same as Matt Slade's idea of a DVT and paint it into modern GWR colours. So I'm going to do that. I did see on YouTube somebody did do a HS2, the 2 pair of cars and 2 coaches in just chocolate and cream, which is good. But I'm thinking about doing a different kind of style GWR 1930s version on a HST set. And because I like American stuff, I like Amtrak. So I was thinking about doing an Amtrak version on a HST. So I was planning to do that many years ago, but that stopped. But that's still in my to-do list. I will achieve it one day. I will do it. I will. I'm planning to do it. I want to do the GWR sleeper train. Now, because they modernised the buffet coach, I have got the buffet coach, the same style as this, but I want to repaint it into GWR. What this coach is, I don't know, but I can only assume that if I get the guards coach, just take off the guards window, cover it, and repaint it. So I'm going to see what kind of coach that's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a normal, standard open. Pardon me. And oh yeah, because I got the class 57, but it's a class 47 body and tooling, as I've been told. I've got a GWR class 57. I might be planning to get another class 57 and a different running number, but I have got on its way from House of Sheffield 3 GWR Mark 3 sleeper coaches. So they are on the way. I still need to finish off my 4 foot by 2 foot layout, so I've got in the living room. I want to do an Amtrak Polar Express of what they did in Chicago. I'm going to need a hell of a lot of coaches to. I think I might be able to do it actually. But they use what they would call horizon coaches, but I've got what you might call Amfleet coaches. So I'll try using the Amfleet ones because the middle coach is a baggage coach. So I've got a baggage coach, but I'll do my own version of that. Also, they're doing like toys for tots. I need to get another 2 baggage cars that they're using, and a couple of more private. Well, I've got 2 private cars that I can use actually. So I'll see what I can do with that, but I need 2 more baggage cars for that. Reboxing all of my stuff, so it's like any locos, the rolling stock, they're coming in their own factory boxes. I did explain on a few of my videos, but I'm going to put bubble wrap around locos and rolling stock and put them into like a bigger box so it takes up less space for storage. But I'll be doing another video on that one. And for the Flying Scotsman, and you got like special locos like Duke of Gloucester, Duchess of Sutherland, Flying Scotsman. They all got like support coaches. I'm going to do a few support coaches for the steam engines and the Great Western locos. And the Great Western locos as well. I started buying, well, I got these for free. I've got a couple of bodies. I'm going to buy a chassis for that and a tender. That one I was just going to buy a tender for it, but it's got no motor in it. Even if I've just got Great Western locos without the motors, I was going to have them like static locos. It's like what is still preserved even today. That's like Vista locos. So if there's like a Great Western anniversary, I can just have a layout where I've got all the preserved locos that you see today that are still running. So that's my plan of doing that sort of thing. So, what I didn't add on to this list as well is my my kit. Now, what I'm going to do on this kit, I've nearly finished it. I was going to paint the silver, well, the grey, and another grey, but I might as well leave it as it is. But that's my first railway kit I've actually built. So all I need to do is put NIM pockets there and there. These are what I just added on, like strips of styrene for the NIM pockets to be glued on for the couplers, and then I just put the wheels on. Oh, I've actually put metal bearings in there as well. But that's going to be my first ever kit, so it's almost complete. I've got the wheels for it. I've got an M pocket spare, but I was just going to glue the M pockets on and put the couplings in and put the wheels in and all done. So I can't wait for that. That's going to be part of me Christmas try, that is, just for fun. And just say, look, this is my first railway kit that I've actually put together and built and painted. Quite pleased with that, really. It's not factory standard, but it is my first. So I want to start building kits together. I've got a couple of 009 coach kits that I want to put together and paint. So there's quite a lot of stuff that I've got to one side, really. So I might. Well, nobody else has actually been on here with us, Andy. It's just you and me so far. I don't know if I put the announcements on, because I did put like a 24-hour notification on, but I don't think it's been on the right archive. So oops. So I'll try again sometime and see how that goes. But I know for a fact, I know this would be saved if I end the stream. I know the live stream will be saved on the archives, so many people can view that and let me know what they think. But it's just many people that can ask me questions about what have you got planned for your layout and what have you got planned that you want to buy in the future, like another train set or something. So, oh well, never mind. Never mind. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if anybody, as I say, I don't know if anybody else is gonna join us, but I'll stay on for a little bit longer. I don't mind, because I've got nothing else to do anyway. If I didn't do the live stream, I'd probably just be watching a lot more DVDs. I'll finish my tea. Well, yeah, did you go to the Waller show, Andy? I don't know if you did. Because I tried doing what? Who was it now? Was it Timber Surf? At the Great Electric Train Show. I've done like a YouTube missing group. I was going to do that at Worley, but I met one person there on Saturday. Sunday, nobody. So I don't know what happened there, to be honest with you. I don't know if anybody forgot or they didn't notice my notification that I was going to do it. But I want to see if I can try and do it somewhere else. That's another show. Hmm. I'll put it on search. NET741. No. I went to Gits last year. That was my first ever trying show. I won 2 tickets on the Monday Club. Oh, right, okay. Well, I went this year because I didn't know. It's like there's one in Scotland. I think it's in February. Never been to that one. And the Great Electric Train Show is the first time I've ever been there, which was October's just gone this year. But I enjoyed it. It wasn't like Worley. It wasn't big. It was just a perfect size. But I don't know what the one in Scotland is like. So I'm going next year. I'll be going to the Great Electric Train Show. Next year at Worley, I'm not going to be a steward anymore. I'm not going to be a steward. I'm going to pay on the door. But I will be going there on a Saturday. But I will be purchasing very little stuff like scenery stuff and that sort of thing for the layout. But if there's any like wagons or rolling stuff that I'm after, I will get it. But I'm planning to do some more videos whilst I'm around. But I could do the meet and greet on a Saturday. I should say we're doing a meet and greet, but it's only be on a Saturday. A lot of people say Gits was a bit too busy and couldn't really appreciate the layouts. Oh dear. Pardon me. But I noticed that Rawley, there's a few traders that couldn't attend. And there's a few layouts that couldn't attend as well. Some people did say they was a bit disappointed about the layouts and some of the trade stands as well. But I noticed at Worley, the trade stands had like the Mark IIIs being reduced between £25 to £32. And it's like LNER, Great Western Railway, ScotRail, Cross Country, all the latest Mark IIIs outside that they couldn't sell. So they tried flogging them for about £30 or less. But there's quite a few layouts, not layouts, sorry, trade stands that are selling near enough the same kind of stuff as each other. But I've noticed as well, if you was offering somebody cash and you say, well, I'm interested in this train, how much should you knock off if I paid you cash in hand? And they say, oh, I can knock off like £50. There's some of them that's like, oh, I'll knock off a fiver because it's all been heavily discounted. No, that's not even this year's release. That's like been released last year or 2 years ago. There's some people that have been really stingy of reducing some of the stuff if you're offering cash. Because it does usually work. You say, well, if I give you cash, how much would you knock off? And they say, oh, I can knock off 50 quid if you're paying cash. And so if you're paying card, I'll knock off like a fiver or something like that. Or a tenner. But there's quite a lot of stingy traders out there that just didn't want to make that kind of offer. Oh yeah, and there's what was else? There's like a lot of freight stock, CDA wagons as well. There's quite a few trade stands that are selling a lot of CDA wagons for about 15 quid each. There's one that says they're £15 each, but if you buy 3, you get 10% off. So instead of £45, it'd be £40. And I did that with one stand. I live in Surrey, so NEC is 105 miles up the M4. Oh god. Which in my opinion is a nightmare. Milton Keynes is nicer. I can understand about distance, yeah. Up the M1, done it in 45 minutes last year in a transit van. Oh, that's okay. No, very nice, Andy, very nice. I have to admit, when I went to well, I didn't go to Milton Keynes. I went to, where did I go? Bletchley, I think it was. No, was it Bletchley? It was a station after Milton Keynes. And when I got to the show, I noticed there was a free bus connection that was using heritage buses between Milton Keynes Station and Great Electric Train Show. But I don't know if that was for if you're buying tickets on the day or it was advanced ticket holders. But that bit I didn't see on their website. But the Great Electric Train Show is cheaper than Worley. Worley wasn't selling the guides, but was selling like the map for £1. But at least with the Great Electric Train Show, you could buy the guide. I think it was £1, wasn't it? I think it was about £1, yeah. But it's better value than the Worley show. I would seriously recommend the Great Electric Train Show. But I haven't been to the one in Scotland, but I would also recommend that one as well. Worley, no. But also with Worley this year, what they have done is made the aisles a little bit more wider. Some people say it didn't look like they improved it, like widening the aisles. But there's just like some backfeed from people that said they think it was a bit downhill. So I think next year, as I say, I will go to Worley, but I'm not going to be spending too much money because by then I'll be having what if I wanted, I would have before that time. And when it comes to scenery in some buildings, I probably had most of it. So I'll be only buying very little amount of stuff. But probably next year, that'll be the last time I have been to go to Worley itself. They've done buses this year because there was some. I remember the football. So I went last year on a Sunday. It was easy to get to, free parking, plenty of parking spaces. Well, I think it was Bletchley that I went to the station on the train. I think that's a bit more closer than Milton Keynes, or was it between Milton Keynes and Bletchley? And it took me half an hour to walk it from Bletchley to the show. But what I did on the way back, I caught the bus that was next to the show on the main dual carriageway to the bus station next door to Bletchley railway station, and it's only cost me £2, so I didn't mind that. But it was very nice down there. I do like the area, I do. But when it comes to the West Midlands, especially in Birmingham, I do not like Birmingham. I want to move outside there. I want to go I don't mind if I move to Nottingham or Derby or Loughborough or Milton Keynes. I don't mind moving down to Rugby. I don't mind moving down to Bristol or Plymouth. Anywhere, I don't really mind. I don't really mind if I moved up to Lichfield because it's near Staffordshire. I don't mind if I lived in Stafford or Crewe, but Birmingham itself, I do not like. But I don't know how long my uncle has got to live in his normal life. But I said to my uncle, I said, if you survived another 20 years, for example, because in his late 70s. I said, if you passed away, say, like in 20 years' time, I said, what I would be doing is sorting out your bungalow and everything else. And then once I get all that sorted, I'm going to get rid of a little bit of furniture what I don't really want to use. And I'll be saving up the money and relocating somewhere. But I said to my uncle, I said, I'm only going to do that. I said, probably about 6 months after you pass away. So if he carries on living for another 20, if he's got another 20 years to his body size, right, that's it. I'm gone. I said, it'll take me a month to sort out your house, like emptying your house, sorting out your furniture, sorting out all your utility bills, closing them down, and your bank account down, and everything. I said, give myself a few months as well to get over the shock. I'll be the only one that's left in my whole family. I'll be the only one surviving. And I said, and I'll go and relocate somewhere. And my uncle said, "Oh, where would you go?" I said, "Anyway, that's outside of Birmingham." I said, "I don't want to live in Birmingham. I don't mind living in Coventry. When it comes to Wolverhampton, there's the west side of Wolverhampton. I will live. I don't know about the east side, but there is one or two areas of Wolverhampton that I don't like the look of. But there are other areas in Wolverhampton that I might move to. But as long as I got a supermarket within walking distance, like I've got Morrison's, only a 10-minute walk away. I've got two stations. There will be a third one, which was Hazelwell, but it's going to be known as Pineapple Street. That's the first station within walking distance, so I'm in between three stations. Doesn't matter if the main station or if it's a local station. On that in walking distance. If there's a bus stop that is just like near enough outside my grove, that's fine. As long as I've got those kind of like facilities, if I relocate somewhere, that's great. Nottingham, I do like their buses and trams because they could be within walking distance. So if it's like a 5-minute walk away, there's a tram stop, or go that way and 5 minutes there's like a train station, or that way 5-minute walk, it's like a bus stop there. I'm happy. But when it comes to Birmingham, I want to move out. I do. But if I move somewhere like Rugby, for example, I've got Tony's Trains of Rugby, and I've got Milton Keynes to go to the Great Electric Train Show. Yeah, I looked into going by train, but we'll have to get to Waterloo, then underground, and then get to St Pancras, I think. It'll be London Euston. St Pancras, it goes up to the East Midlands, like Leicester, Loughborough, and Nottingham. It's Euston that you need to go to. Because you go from Euston to. You can go from St Pancras to some. I think you can, yeah. Thinking about it. If I remember right, I watched Great British Railway Journeys, and Michael Portillo went to Milton Keynes, and he got the train somewhere else in London. I was like, wow, I didn't know you could do that. But was it St Pancras you went to? I'll have to do a bit of research on that, actually. St Pancras. Okay. There's something new for that. Yeah, Euston, King's Cross, and St Pancras are all together at the end of Marlborough Road. Yeah. Okay, okay. One thing I'll say is you're always welcome to keep on myself if you're down south and stuck, mate. So I appreciate that, Andy. In Surrey, I don't know what Surrey's like, but it's like other cities like Leeds, for example, or Newcastle. It's like I said to my mum before she passed away. I said to my mum last year because we was watching TV and you got like all these like adverts of like checkertrade.com and you got like this little like workers van that's just driving along and it's like housing estates and it's like all Leeds or West Sussex. They're, it's like Cheshire as well. There are nice housing estates, but they're all like far away, like in like Sussex and Surrey and Chester and that sort of thing. I've got to admit, in Birmingham, there are one or two nice places, but I wouldn't recommend coming to live in Birmingham or even visit Birmingham. Passing through, yeah, recommend it because you're just not stopping by, but don't stop by to sightseeing anything. I wouldn't recommend it. Very posh, mate. uh, but yeah, I've been to Plymouth before. It is nice down there. It is cold because it's by the coast, and it is known as the Ocean City. But I would love to live there. Uh, I know you got places like Eastleigh, Southampton, Bristol. Hello, Simon. How you doing? Glad you can make it. I was just saying to Andy earlier on, I don't know if anybody else has noticed that I was going to do the live stream. But Andy, bless him, he's been with me for, uh, as I can see, it's just been like 2 hours now. How you doing, Simon? You okay? But going back to you, Andy, yeah, I mean, I would move absolutely anywhere. I've been to Swansea. It's not too bad there. It is cold, very cold, but I did go there like in the winter. Cardiff, I've been there twice. It's not bad in Cardiff. But yeah, I'll move absolutely anywhere. As I say, like Derby. I do like Derby. I like Nottingham. Um, I would be around Loughborough, but I should imagine Loughborough's not too bad. Same as Leicester. Burton on Trent. I've been to Burton on Trent. Only going past it, but it's obviously got a shopping centre, like a city centre, where there's like decent shops, and it's got a model shop or two, like Rugby, for example. Okay, and now I'm gonna get a bus that is a 40-minute journey from the city centre. I've done it before. I got a bus from Birmingham last Wednesday. It was my friend's birthday. We got the bus from where we live into Birmingham city centre. Another bus from Birmingham to Coventry. Another bus from Coventry to Rugby, and then we've got a fourth bus from Rugby City Centre to Tony Strains. And all that cost us to get there. We had a £4.50 to go as far as Rugby and back. We paid an extra £4 for two Tony Strains and back to Rugby. Two singles, another £4. And it took us 4 hours just to get to Tony Strains. of rugby. We didn't leave. Our area till around about 8 o'clock in the morning. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Didn't get to Tony till around about 12. I had to unsubscribe, then subscribe because it wouldn't let me change to full notifications and wouldn't let me comment. Oh right, okay. Oh right, okay. That's a new one to me, Simon. Is it because you did subscribe to me, and because you haven't been watching my videos or putting any comments down on any videos, that's YouTube basically stopped you for uh, putting any comments down, something like that. Because I know that YouTube will say, "Well, you haven't been watching any of their videos or commenting or either putting a like or dislike on their videos, so we're gonna like let you unsubscribe and resubscribe." I do remember uh, that did happen to some people when Jason from Barmanus Junction explained this, but that's a bit of a downside, really, on YouTube. But I'm glad that you came back to me, Simon. Uh, Pocket full of bus tickets. YouTube playing up. That's not surprising. I have noticed that YouTube do play up. Yes. Uh, all I had basically was free bus tickets. I've had a day ticket, and that you can use all over West Midlands, like Wolverhampton, Walsall, Birmingham, as far as Lichfield, down to Leamington Spa, and down to Rugby and Coventry. That's £4.50. Pardon me. But from Rugby Town Centre to Tony's Trains, it's two singles that I purchased. Nottingham for the day ticket is £5.20, and that's just around Nottingham itself. You can get buses between Nottingham and Derby, or Nottingham and Leicester, or Nottingham and Loughborough. There are other like bus companies that do that. Yeah, when you uploaded Safer Kids, it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let you comment. Right. Sorry, I Andy. Because I'm trying. What I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get used to everything what YouTube puts out. I do want people to comment. Um, Hang on. When you uploaded Safe for Kids, oh right. So I'm trying my best to put all the videos in the live stream if I can as not safe for kids, so people can message me or put comments down and that sort of thing. But when I set up Malvern Junction YouTube channel, there's one person. Who was it now? Little Ricky Wildway. He contacted my club's chairman and to notify me, and he says if he takes it as not safe for kids, I can comment on his videos, because I noticed he was a little bit down on that and just getting a little bit upset and worried about it, which I was, because I didn't know if I was doing anything right. And another friend of mine helped me and says, "Yeah, I'll do some changes for you," and he sorted it out for me, and I was like, "Oh, thank God for that." But I'm trying to put everything as like adults only, if that makes sense. So everything that's like not made for kids, at least people can put comments down, give me a like or dislike on my videos. But yourself, Simon, are you ready for Christmas? I've asked Andy that earlier on. Are you set up for Christmas, and Simon? All I'm gonna do is just get a few bits and pieces for my Christmas dinner for myself and my uncle. Because Christmas Day, I'm gonna spend the whole day with him. I have got 2 bottles of Bucks Fizz for myself. I'm gonna have one of those on Boxing Day, so I can't wait for that. Andy, I bought the new train this year, a Aquascale 92, back in January. Years past, I would have enough cash spare for 3 or 4. Do you think the retailers are feeling a pinch on the cost of living? Well, Andy, as I say, I mean, the choice stands at Worley, as I say. I mean, if you made an offer and you say, well, if I'll give you cash for, like, this coach, for example, it's normally £45.99 at Hornby. Most people, £40.49, they've already knocked 10% off. If you say, if I'll give you cash and I bought 4 of these, would you give me a slight discount? So I could say, I'll tell you what, I can knock off an extra, like, I don't know, let's just say, like, £2 a coach, for example. If you're paying cash, I'll accept that. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, then that's like £8 saving, but it's £8. But most of them, it's just like, well, I've already heavily discounted it earlier, but I can only knock off an extra fiver. Some of them have been really, really stingy, I've noticed, but I don't know. Is it because they're supposed so much towards Worley? Because after Worley put up the prices for the try stands? I don't know. But I got to admit, when I bought 8 of these coaches from Tony's Trains of Rugby, he did give me more of a discount because I bought 8. So yeah, I was quite amazed really, because technically these are £45 direct from Hornby. Other retailers, you look about £40.49, but I had a discount from Tony. But I would recommend Bass's Models, based in Yardley in Birmingham. You don't spend a fast amount to get 10% off. If you just bought something that's a brand new item, it's only on new items. If you spent 50p on a new item, you get 10% off. If you buy something like second hand, you don't get a discount, but you do get a 3-month warranty. Simon, yeah, uploaded as not made for kids, but restricted for 8 and over. Next time I do a live stream, let's have a look at that then, Simon. Yeah, I only had to buy for my wife. Ha 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 ha. She bought everyone else. Has she bought you anything yet? On Tuesday, get a Christmas bonus, so that will go towards a Huawei. That's exactly what I would do, Simon. If I was due for a Christmas bonus, that's what it would go on to, towards me Huawei's. Oh dear me. But yeah, I was gonna, as I said to Andy, I was gonna ask people what train set should I buy. The Midland Pullman is going to be one of them. The new Network Rail measurement train, the HST, Flying Banana, as people might call it, it's going to be the second choice. The third one is going to be the Royal train. But because I bought 8 of these, I think I've just chosen the a question for everybody else, so I decided to go for the Midland Pullman. So I've got 18 individual coaches. They're all not duplicates. They're all not different ones. There's one morning's a fine, so if I spend £40.49 on it, I don't mind. And it's the power cast that I need to get as well, but I'm going to wait till a little bit later so I can get the power cast a little bit cheaper, about like 300 or maybe a bit cheaper than that if I can get it. I've been thinking, excuse me, I've been thinking I'm after a DMU. Ooh, a DMU. What kind of a DMU was she after then, Simon? Tell us more. Tell us more. Come on. Share out. Spill the beans, Simon. Come on. Tell us. Yeah, I might try and do one day. Something like a video of my fleet. Like, for example, one of the HSTs I've got, including what if I've got in the way of Midland Pullman and everything else like locos and train sets and that sort of thing. What I've got, probably a Northern Rail. All right. Have you seen what Daypole's going to be releasing? 323s. I think they're going to do that in Northern Rail colours as well. And the Pullman, I would say, nothing says you can't buy and run what you want when the opportunity arises. Now, that is true, Andy. That's very true. But the Midland Pullman is going to be for people like yourselves when I get the layouts built and get the tracks up and running, even if there's no scenery yet. That would be one of the requests if anybody wants to see this running a soccer running session. But until I get it completed, then I'll put it on the layout. If anybody requests it to be running around. I think it's a 156. Oh, 156, okay. Not sure of the class. I'm a bit rubbish with classes. Simon, you're not the only person, mate. You're not alone, and you're not going to be the last. Even I do struggle myself with classes like, for example, the 153s. What's the other class as well? That was done by the 153s. It used to be, was it 155? I think it was. Those two I do get mixed up because a friend of mine said it used to be the 15 something. Then it added on a cab on the upper end to make it 153s. I was like, oh right, I didn't know that. So I think it was the 155s that used to be the 153s. But I know for a fact I think it is going to be the 156, or is it the 158s? Because even I'll still get mixed up with the 156s and 158s. I think they're always the same, but there are a slight difference between the two. Oh dear. Got an itch. Just going to double check something for a moment. No, not that one. That's all right. Okay. Hormy do the Royal Air Force one for about 80 quid. Oh yeah, I have seen that one. Yeah, yeah. It's not too bad. I'm not a fan of delivery that it is, but for what they put on it is quite nice actually. I do like it. But it's not my favourite kind of unit, if that makes sense. It's not my favourite class. Thought I'd say for something then. Scenery, planning decent, proper baseboards, track down, and one trains is my way. Yep. As you say, it's your layout, it's the way how you like it. You do the way how you want to do it. Yeah. It's like how do you lay a track your way? It's your layout. Why should people criticise the work that you do? You might be good at something, you might not be good at something, but at least you're giving it a try. And if it works, why fix it? Yeah, I agree. It's like even myself, because I took half of the layout down. I kept the two boards that's still standing because that's still going to be part of the layout as it is. But the expansion is going to be the same as the two boards I've still got standing at the moment. But I'm just concerned about when I'm painting the walls because I was doing it in the summertime. These are like plaster walls. Now, when I'm putting paint on, it's a bit hard to describe it because I'm using white paints. When I'm painting the walls, you can normally see a paint being applied onto the wall. The first coat is all right. When I do the second coat or even a third coat, it's like, am I putting on invisible paint? Because I can't see the paints applying on this wall. I had to wait 2 days for it to dry to see the paint coming through to say I am putting paint on the walls. But I'm wondering, because the walls are that hot from the hot summer that we had earlier on this year, when I was applying the paint onto it, was the walls drinking and soaking up the paint because it was thirsty. Now, because we're in the winter, if I start painting, am I going to see the paint being applied onto the walls? I don't know. But that's something I'm going to try sometime, which I'm going to give it a go probably on Tuesday. So if it does work out that way, I'm going to redecorate upstairs and do the painting job as I want it to be. So I'm going to be doing a mad rush with it. Because I'm not going to be doing anything on Tuesday. So I might as well give that a go. Because otherwise I'll have to call for a decorator to come around sometime next year. And I don't want that because I want the room painted as soon as possible. Because I've got some more wood to construct the framework to go against the wall so I can finish off expanding the layout. But I have got another plan, but I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm going to have a look at it. Because I don't know whether to have a feeder yard or have one area that could be my small mini version of Paddington Station Terminus. So I've got that on my mind. Because it has to, the station, Paddington Station has to be at least to accommodate a full-length HST, like 8 coaches plus 2 power cars, has to be about at least 10 feet long. And one side of the wall I've got is about 14 feet. 14 feet 2 inches, so I might be okay with that one. But I've got to plan it all out here. I've got to plan it all out. So I'm going to wait and see what I can try and do. But what do you guys think? What do you think, Andy or Simon? Do you think I should do it? Because what I've got planned is Malvern Junction is going to be a similar design to Malvern Link, that's based in Worcestershire. I do want to put my old station, which used to be Amtrak Junction, I had years ago. I'm going to try and make the same similar kind of station to it, but it's going to be slightly bit different. But it is going to be upgraded at the same time, if that makes sense. And I'm going to have Dawlish, like the Dawlish Wall. I'm going to have that around. Do you have a track plan? In my head, yes. Physically, on paper or on any rail that I printed off, no. But I've got it up here. I have got a friend of mine who's supposed to be doing it on any rail on his computer, but he hasn't done it yet. I might just give him a bit of a wake up call tomorrow and ask him if he can do it for me. But he's on university holiday at the moment, but he's still in Swansea. But he will be back on the 23rd. That's where mine is, and it's about on target so far. Oh, nice. Very nice. I can understand if you draw it out as like on paper, or if you've got a software on a computer, like any rail, for example, and you plan it out, you can actually see like, oh yeah, I wish that was like the actual layout itself. And then when you try and build it, if it's something near to it or if it's exact, I can see the excitement that you're like, yeah, this is what I wanted. Because I remember when I had Amtrak Junction, I did say that I was going to take it down and rebuild it so it's attached to the walls because it was all rickety. Because I had it like freestanding, as you might call it. And I did say I was going to do a size expansion as well. But I've had problems with my old YouTube channel, so I had to have that completely deleted off and taken down. And this is why I got Malvern Junction. But when I was building, as you might call it, Mark II, the layout, I was going to do the same design as Mark One, but have it built attached to the walls. And I was thinking, I'll just have it as like Malvern Junction, but still collects American trains. And now that my friend said to me, well, if you have your bedroom downstairs, where your mum's bedroom used to be, which it is now, he says you can actually expand. And he told me that not long after my mum passed away because I got really upset and he was at his mum's at the time, visiting her for Christmas and New Year. And he says, just have a think about it. He says, you could always expand it. So I've got that little person in the back of my ear saying, expand it, expand this. I'm like, okay, I'll expand the railway. So now, because Mark II wasn't completely finished, I had working tracks on it, not two loops. But now that I disassembled two parts of the board, I've got it ready to be expanded, and it's been put on hold for God knows how long. So I need to get back into the routine of getting it done. How are you doing now? What? living on my own or with the layout. If you're asking about how I'm doing on my own, like living on my own right now, I lost my dad 5 years ago and my mum 3 years. If you're asking how I'm coping on living on my own, I'm still getting used to being living on my own because I'm used to having like my mum's presence, if that makes sense. So I could be in my bedroom just watching a couple of YouTube videos or doing a live stream. My mum could be downstairs in the living room. She could be watching her programs, and that's just something that I'm used to. But waking up in the mornings on my own is just something I'm not used to. I mean, it's just like the house is quiet to me, very quiet. I don't like quietness, even when I'm still awake. I don't like it, but it's like my mum always says to me, "I'm not going to be around forever," you know. I'm sort of like okay at the moment, but it's coming up to almost a year now. If it's the 3rd of January, I'll be a bit quiet on my own because it'll be a whole year since I lost my mum. It's like her birthday's on the 5th of December. I went to town to the German market because we always go to the German market every year. I went to the German market and celebrated her birthday. And I thought, well, before I go home, I'll just have a quick nifty pint because I was thirsty. And I just sat down drinking my pint and I just got emotional because it was my mum's birthday. And I thought to myself, I've got another 4 weeks yet until it's the actual anniversary of her death. So that's something I'm going to be finding it very hard to cope with at the moment. But it's like last year when I put on a video saying I might be quiet for a while. I almost headed that way to not making any more videos, but I was just watching YouTube and been watching all of your videos, even like your videos, Simon, and Lord Owls and Sam's Trains. It still got me going, and I thought I'm gonna lose interest in my hobby. That was the one thing I didn't want to lose is losing the interest of my hobby. I just like I'll give up on everything. That's something I didn't want. I just wanted something to distract me. And that's what made me carry on doing more videos. Uh, yeah, there were always be days, mate. Remember you ain't alone, and us triangle stick together. Spot on, yeah. That's when everybody gave me comments on my videos. I think when I mentioned about when I lost my mum, I've had so many people put down the comments, and that's what also kept me going as well. Is support from people like yourselves who kept me going, who kept me distracted and keeping an interest and having dry models and keeping going of doing videos on YouTube. I mean, to be honest with you, I know this is a live stream, but it will be saved on the archives for other subscribers to watch. I bought this when I was celebrating on my mum's birthday. It cost me £10. Now, it might be childish, but when I got back home, I put this on like that, yeah, and it's one of those hats that do this. As stupid as it may look, I looked in the mirror, done that, and do you know, it put a smile on my face. It might be a childish thing, cost me 10 quid, but it put a smile on my face. And that's what I needed. I needed a smile on my face. And it was worth a £10 by something childish to do that in the mirror, putting faces and everything. But I can honestly say it did cheer me up. I mean, yeah, I'm into Sonic the Hedgehog. Same as Bugs Bunny. I got a Bugs Bunny one, so I'm into Bugs Bunny. But that cheered me up. It really did. But I don't know what I'm going to be doing over New Year. But if I don't upload any new videos or anything, I haven't given up. It's just that I do need time to myself. Like anybody else who lost a loved one, they would need time to themselves. Some people could say, yeah, I may have lost my mum or my dad or my wife or husband 3 years ago. And they say, well, 2 weeks' time would be like the 5th anniversary since they passed away. They can say, well, I don't need time for myself. I'll spend the day going, well, cremated them or buried them. Some people can find it hard to not get emotional. Some people do get emotional. Some people do have like different feelings. If that makes sense. But how I'm gonna feel, how I'm gonna be next year, I don't really know. I don't really know. I could be like, yeah, I may have lost my mum a year ago, but I'm getting over it. Or I could say, well, it's been a year, but I haven't quite got over it yet. But I don't know how many years it's going to take for me to get over it. It's took me 2 years after my mum passed away till I've got one of my neighbours to help me sort out her clothing and belongings and that sort of thing, and her bed as well to get rid of. That's how long it took me just to. And ever since my mum passed away, till 2 months ago, when I decided to have my bedroom into my mum's room and the living room back into the normal living room. This used to be my living room, and the living room used to be my bedroom. So it's been 11 months. So it's been like for 9 months, my bedroom has been inside the living room because that's where she passed away, in the living room. And I've always been sleeping in the living room. So 2 months ago, I moved my bedroom into this room, which was my mum's room. That's how long it took me. It's all good. There's always someone running a live stream, so plenty of people to chat to. Lee from Anfield Road. There's lots of lives. The worst thing for me when my mum passed away was people not talking to me because they didn't know what to say. It was no one's fault, but you need to take your time and do things your way to deal with your feelings. No, you got that spot on, Andy. I mean, it's like, yeah, you do have your friends there, but they don't know how bad your feelings are when you get emotional, and I think, yeah, if I say to you, look, I'm here for you if you want to talk, and you could be like, your reaction could be like, leave me alone. I'll get to you when I'm done. They don't want that kind of like confrontation. They don't want you to sort of like feel like they're in the way, which is understandable. I mean, I'll be always there for my family and friends, but my family, gone. All I've got now is just my uncle, and nobody bothers my uncle. And my mum told me, don't tell any of the family relatives about me because they didn't want to bother with her before, even when she was still alive. So, mate, but I've got to go now. We'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now. Okay, Simon, thanks for joining. I'm going to end this stream after it says 3 hours, but you take care, Simon. And if I don't see you, have a wonderful Christmas, mate. Yeah. But yeah, it's like even yourself, you see somebody, it could be a friend or a family relative, they're upset. You know for a fact you want to help them, but you don't know if you offer to help. Say, is there someone that can help you? You don't know what kind of reaction you're going to get back from them, and it's not your friends or your family that say that they're having a go at you. It's just that they just want to be left alone, which is understandable. But they know really that you are there for them. Cheers, mate. Right. See you, Simon. Um, yeah. Um, it can be difficult really because you think to yourself, well, if you offer your friend or relative help and they say no, leave me alone, like okay, but you're not hurting the feelings, but you understand that their feelings are a lot more different than your own feelings or someone else who you know. You think no, they do need to be left alone, or I'll leave them to it, and they know that I'm always around, and if they haven't spoke to you for a while, you feel like she'll try again, and you try again to see what kind of reaction to say. You say to them, "Are you okay?" Because you haven't been talking to people for a week now or 2 weeks. They would say, "I do need some help," and then you say, "Well, unless you've had time to yourself, it could be a day, could be a few days, could be a week, could be a couple of weeks, but." They will eventually come around and say, "Yeah, I do need help. I do need someone to talk to." That's understandable. But at the end of the day, we're all here to inspire each other and to get somebody into something. It's like before I had Amtrak Junction, I've been watching the Sam Strains videos, and I was like, oh, maybe I should start doing some recording videos for YouTube, and that's how Sam Strains got me into it. And I've been watching Barman's Junction, Jenny Kirk, and then started watching everybody else's, and I was like, I like the videos, I like what people are doing. But I'm amazed that I managed to get up to 166 subscribers. I'll just double check. Because I do say I'm hoping by Christmas I get 150, but I'm up to 166 and it's not even Christmas Day yet. Or Christmas Eve. But I will be surprised by Christmas Eve. If I do manage to get 170 subscribers, I'll be laughing. Yeah, someone has resubscribed. Oh, now I get someone to say that on my live. Oh, now I'm down to 164 subscribers. What's going on? What was it? YouTube that is playing up? Because when I've done a video before the live stream, I had 166. Oh well, at least I've reached over 150 mark. That's all I'm going to say, really. Oh, even I think I'm starting to get a blocked nose. Hope not. Sounds like it. Heater's still going. I'm going on a low setting because I don't want to use up the gas too fast. But it's just nice and warm in here. So, yeah. Well, I'm actually really surprised that yourself, Andy, and Simon managed to join the live stream. I'm just hoping that the next one, fingers crossed, we'll get a lot more people. Actually, because Simon mentioned about something, let me just have a look. Visibility, public, age restriction. Okay, maybe I need to change that next time. Can't change it now. Made not for kids. Age restricted offence. Oh yeah, I think I can change it. No, don't restrict it. Right. I'll put down as no, don't restrict my videos viewers over 18 only. Okay, well, I'll give that a try, but as I say, I do want to keep it like. I do want my subscribers and viewers to be 18 plus. I heard Steam and Steel. Hello there. Hey, MV. And all in the chat. Hello, everyone. Hello there. It's just got myself and Andy T741 at the moment. How you doing? Ever since I've changed that setting, I've had somebody else that popped up. We did had somebody else that joined in the chat, but they had to go. I think it's because they got work the next day. Oh, Andy, you're not here, Andy. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, great chat. Okay, thank you, Andy. But if you have to go, I can understand. But thanks for joining. Hi, Steam and Steel. Good, thanks. If I subscribe to your channel, Ohio Steam and Steel, I don't know if I have. Let me just double check because I do not like if people are subscribed to my channel and I haven't subscribed back, I feel bad. That's something I don't like myself. If anybody subscribes to my channel, yeah, I will subscribe back. I think you may have, not sure. I'll double check while I'm here. Ohio. I take it you're from Ohio in the United States. Ohio. Who are you? Steam and Steel. Yeah. Steam and Steel. So you're into Steam Railway, are you? No, not subscribed. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I am subscribed. So yeah. Have you already subscribed to my channel? Because I noticed for YouTube, if I get somebody who's new that subscribes to the channel that don't notify me, why I don't know. I've had that before. No feed. No need to feel bad about not subscribing to me. I quit that. Gotta get another beer at the fridge. Oh, you're gonna get another beer at the Are you gonna get me one as well, Andy? A beer at this time of the night? Well, it's only 10 to 10. I live in Ohio, born in Australia, grew up in New Zealand. Wow, you've been all over the place. Fair enough. Very nice. So, how are you enjoying living in Ohio? You enjoying it? Cheers, then I am already sub to your channel. Yep. So you've already subscribed to my channel, but YouTube is very naughty. They haven't notified me because if you subscribe to my channel, they will give me a notification. And then it'll be up to me if I want to subscribe back or not. But I always subscribe back to people out of respect. Blimey, Ohio, Steam and Steel. You get about a bit. It's good, although looking at moving back home eventually. Back home? Oh, what? Back in New Zealand? There was once, I was that close at once. I decided to move to the United States of America in Pennsylvania because we've got one good friend over there in Pennsylvania. Himself and a mate of his tried to persuade me to go and move there, but I was doing a hell of a lot of research at one time. And 2 years ago, I've been doing a hell of a lot of research about Nottingham, so I would have been that close to just getting everything all together and decided what I'll go and move into Nottingham City. True enough, funny how life works out. New Zealand, yes. Pennsylvania is nice. I do like Pennsylvania. It's to me, it's a little bit open, like because you got the Normans. But yeah, absolutely great over there. What I'll have to do, Ohio, Steam and Steel. Sometime I'll have to have a look at your videos because just having a quick glance in the archives, it seems like you're releasing good videos. Oh, so what? It's just one video looking in the archives. It's a bit weird. And it's not yours, Ohio. It's CGTN. It's just one video on there that's a bit weird. I don't know. But yeah, I'll have a look at your videos because I do like watching people's content. So I really do because you never know what you're missing. Where in the UK do you lads live? Well, I live in England, in the West Midlands, known as Birmingham. Yeah, New Zealand is a beautiful country. It is, but increasingly expensive. Not the same country it was when I left 30 years ago. I remember living in the 90s. For a packet of chips in America, but to us it's crisps. They used to be 28p a packet. Now you're looking at something about like 70p or 68p. I like the UK a lot. I have quite a bit of family there. Well, you should move over here then, Ohio Steam and Steel, if you've got family over here. So yeah, I'll have a look at your video content possibly tomorrow evening because tonight I might not have enough time because I might fall asleep and go into a deep sleep if I ain't careful. That's a friend of mine trying to contact me. So I got something else on another thing. Don't think he realises that I'm on live, but never mind. Okay, I'll leave that for now. I would, if I could, residency requirements are tough there. That's true, yeah. When I was reading about if I moved into the United States of America, yeah, I can understand I'm going to need some money in my back pocket to support myself, so I've got somewhere to live whilst I'm working before I start earning some money in America. But a friend of mine did say, don't worry about somewhere to live. He says, I'll have a spare room that you can like sleep. He says, I'll take you to work and back home. He says, I'll have a word with my boss. He says, there's a job available for you. He says, just say to the border control that you'll be living with me and I'll be getting you a job as well. That's right. Okay, if you think that's going to work. But he's a good friend of mine. I've seen him quite a few times. The last time I've actually been in the United States of America, it's the same year when we had the pandemic. I was in Massachusetts in January, and I do believe it was the next month when the whole world came to a lockdown, if I remember right. A great Ohio, my auntie and uncle used to go to New Zealand for 6 months a year in the last 20 odd years. They're in their 80s now and said it's has changed should be better cost wise. Not for the better cost wise. That is very true. But I noticed this in the United States of America. I can say for myself, yeah. I would say it is cheaper in, I would say, quantity wise. For what you get for your money's worth in America, it's a lot more better than the United Kingdom. Like, for example, you got like half a gallon and 1 gallon bottle sizes of milk. Over here, we got like we do different measurements. We've got like what you would call uh 1 pint, 2 pints, 4 pints of size bottles over here, and for 2 pints, which I do believe it's less than a litre size, if I got it right. You're talking about £1.20. I think over here for what you get for your money is quite less than what you get in America. I mean, I watched American programs with my mum on the TV, and I say, "Oh, I bought this for $10, or bought this for $2, or I can get this like a slice of pizza for $1." Over here, you get a slice of pizza, you get a smaller slice, and I probably charge £2, £2.50 for it in the United Kingdom. But in New York City, what you can get in the way of food for $1, it's a lot more than what you get over here in the United Kingdom for £1. It's about $2 for about the same size bottle of milk. when you change the live currency between a dollar and a pound, I would actually say that America is a lot more cheaper than the United Kingdom. America has cheaper food, but I think the UK, New Zealand, etc., have better quality food. I would say America has better quality food. I don't know. It's like in the United Kingdom, it's like lamb from New Zealand. We got lambs, we've got Welsh lamb, but we sell them to Europe, like France, Germany, that sort of places. Ourselves, we don't eat our own lambs. We don't do that, and it's like we produce stuff to other countries, like in Europe, and then send it back to us twice the price what we was charging. Agree 100%. America is great if you have a decent income, decent healthcare, and without kids. Yeah, I noticed that people in the states, they say with healthcare that it can be expensive because that's something that you pay out your own back pocket. Really, I mean, we got national health, which is basically either free or cheapest chips. But if we want, let's just say what we get treated from our national health, we can go private, pay out of our own back pocket. You're talking like thousands of pounds. Depends on what it is. But if you are lucky enough that you don't need medical stuff or need to go see a doctor or a nurse or go to hospital, you're quite lucky, really. UK healthcare is like New Zealand's, I think. Ah, right. I mean, it's like in America. If you rent a place, you only pay for rent, but you don't pay like as you call tax. In the United Kingdom, you're gonna pay rent and tax. It's a silly way to charge people to live these days. Buying your own home, it's very expensive. I mean, you got houses that are like the basic ones. You got like over £100,000 just for a 3 bedroom house. I've seen a couple of 2 bedroom houses on advertisement for sale for 125,000. But it's just like in different areas, depends on where it is and that sort of thing. Tax on what for renting? Well, because I pay a bit of rent for my house, I'm expected to pay what they call council tax. So a council is like my landlord who I'm renting off the place. Uh, it's it's money goes towards the police, the fire, and there's one or two other things as well. So it's like basically you're paying for the police and the fire services. That's all it is, really. Ah, I see. So yeah, um, I don't know because it's the same as the cars in the United Kingdom as well. What we call road tax. It's just like basically, it's just like tax. It's like it's like tax bills shouldn't exist really. Like council tax for a house, road tax to run a car. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if you pay road tax in the United States. I think you do actually, but I think there are some certain different things that are different in America than it is in the United Kingdom. Like, for example, the railways in the United Kingdom, your train ticket does not get checked by a conductor, but it's been if you finish your journey, whether it's one way or a return journey, it's still being checked because you travel on a train. I said, "Oh no," I said, because there isn't like a barrier to take your ticket, or a train conductor that checks you, see if you got the right ticket, and it's invalid. But at least in the United States of America, they've got to have a lot more train conductors than the United Kingdom. We have to pay petrol taxes. Ooh. I know for a fact we pay gas for our car, the taxis included. NHS in the UK is bashed and battered by politicians, but over the past year, with my old man being in and out with the big C, I think the nurses and doctors have been like superheroes. Also, in the States, am I right? If you was buying, let's just say, for your hobby, try models, you gotta keep all the receipts. Do you have to pay at the end of the year tax for whatever food that you purchase? If you paid like gas for your car, if you had like new tyres for your car, do you have to keep the receipts for that and pay tax at the end of the year for all those items that you purchased? Because if you bought this in the United Kingdom, the tax is already included in the price, so is tax like a separate thing from all the items that you purchase in the United States of America? Because you always have like a tax year, don't you? I hope he's doing better. My stepfather had cancer. I like healthcare, government healthcare. I was in the military, so I used the Veterans Healthcare, which is government run. Oh, that's okay. Fair enough. Fair play. We have tax year. We don't keep our receipts for small items for taxes. All right. Because I don't know how in the United States, I don't know how that system works when you have like a tax year. Because I don't know how it goes, to be honest with you, because we don't have that sort of thing in the United Kingdom. Bone cancer, Ohio. They were quick to diagnose and within a week for operation. Touch wood, all goes, all's good so far. Oh, that's a question, Andy. Do you know if Barnes Junction is still keeping the what was it um what's it called now? Was it the YMC GC? Is it? Because he was running that with Fallybrook 2, Stewart. Was it MRYCG? MRCG. Right. Is that still going? Are they still keeping it running, are they? Sounds like a positive direction then. I do admit, I'm subscribed to Bumness Junction, but I haven't been watching his live stream because anybody's live stream videos, if I watch it, I might get the TV people coming along to say that you need a TV license because I'm classed as watching a live broadcast show. Don't know. It would be a shame if they stopped running it because I remember when my previous YouTube channel was Amtrak Junction. I enjoyed the activities and events they was doing. And I do remember there was like MRCG. There was a show that they had on at the Worley Model Train Club. I attended then, and it was quite good actually. Just meeting quite a lot of different YouTubers. If I do manage to meet Jason or Stewart, I'll ask him if they're still doing the MRCG. Well, in fact, I could always message that sort of thing on the comments. And oh, shake your hands, done a live stream. About 3 minutes ago, it ended. It's done that for about two hours. It's probably that's where most of the people have been. You have to have a TV license for watching a live stream. That's the same as over here as well. Although it's not going through the TV, not through the TV channels, it's on the internet. That's to me, that's just another way of making money out of people. I don't like it personally. Never liked the idea of that. It's like my mum said to me when she was alive, bless her. She says, even living your life, it's always a con somewhere. It's got to cost you something at least. I don't have to have a TV license. Just blows me away that you all have to do it. Exactly. I mean, yeah, you don't have to have a TV license, but the only way that you can prove that you're not watching like a live broadcast, like yeah, I could do a live broadcast, but I can't watch a live broadcast from somebody else's channel. I can't watch a live broadcast on a TV. So I'm quite lucky there, really. But they'll have to prove to me that I was watching a broadcast channel. Flymo won Mod of the Year. Last time I watched Barnes, I remember Flymo. Flymo chairman. Yeah. I know I subscribed to his channel on my old channel, but I do remember doing this channel. I do remember I subscribed to him, but I haven't heard much from him. It's probably YouTube that's took me off because I haven't been watching much of his content because I watched most of his contents on my previous channel. What's he won so far? Well deserved, in my opinion. Last year, I won a Virgin Hornby carriage on his channel on the Christmas giveaway. Is that the Virgin Pretender Lano that you won? Oh, so Flymo's what? Wow. Mind you, who mentioned that? Somebody else who mentioned about that. Lordale. He mentioned that. And Lordale says he's a great guy. And Flymo German, he's a great guy. He's fantastic. That's a nice win. With Flymo, he's a good chap. He is, as Lordale says. He's the one that is fast enough to answer any of your questions if you're stuck with anything, or if he doesn't know, he can divert you to someone else who does know the answer. Let me just have a look, see if I'm still subscribed to his channel. If not, I'll have to resubscribe, like Simon did to me. Flymo Chairman 1. Apparently, I am subscribed to his channel. But the last video he'd done was 2 years ago, apparently. He mods on Jennifer Kurt's channel, doesn't he? I think he does, yeah, if I remember right. Yeah, because I'm subscribed to Jennifer Kirk's YouTube channel. But Flymouse, I still subscribe to him, but I usually get notifications on videos that he does. And why they're all not popping up, I just don't know why. I mean, it's just because, as I say, the last video that he's done was 2 years ago. Yeah, Mini Office Ohio, top fella. I used to remember when I had the Amtrak Junction, my previous YouTube channel. When I'd done my live streams, he was always on the live stream doing the live stream chat. What's all I can donated the prices? Hmm. I'm gonna try and message on one of his videos and say, what new content are you gonna do? Because I'm starting to miss your content videos. Watch Barnum's stream from this week. Barnum's Junction does Monday nights. I'll see what if I can. Because he's in a live stream. He usually does it on Mondays. No, YouTube Tuesdays. Sorry. If all goes well, I might be able to watch his live stream at a pub. I'll go to a pub, use their Wi-Fi, and I'll watch his live stream. I'll do a bit of a messaging as well because I do miss watching Barnes Junction live streams. I do miss watching Flyman Sherman's videos, and there's somebody else that always do a live stream as well. I know Jennifer Kirk does Mondays. She does the Monday Club. Yeah, Jennifer Kirk's what I do miss as well. I can't watch live streams at home because I haven't got a TV license at all, so I'll have to go to like a pub or somewhere that's got free Wi-Fi just to watch a live stream. Mod of the Year was done on a live this week. Who else am I missing that I usually talk to on the when I used to do live streams? Oh yeah, there was Digger Evans. He used to go on my live streams every time I was on my previous YouTube channel. He was a good chap as well. There's all Sherman Flyman and Digger Evans was the two main chaps that were going to my live stream and message me on the live stream. I do miss that. I think my heater's gas bottle's running low. That's alright. That's been on for nearly 4 hours now. Oh, pardon me. I think I'll give you another few minutes and I'll start heading off. Because I've got to be up early enough in the morning. For me, it's Monday Club. Our teacher. I've seen. I am subscribed to our teacher. GJ. Who is it? Archie Chai. Trains Tuesday. I don't know them in person, but I've seen one or two of their pre-recorded videos. Trains in the Attic, Wednesday, Thursday, Barnes Junction. Mr. N. I don't have any set streams that I watch. I'll just watch what is on when I have time available. So it's Barnes Junction did used to do Tuesday, so it's changed its days around now to Thursdays, is it? Trains in the Attic. I'll have to have a look at that one. Trains in the Attic. I don't know if I did see that one before. Let me have a look. Trains in the Attic. I don't know what to call this YouTube channel. All I had was Malvern Junction, but I couldn't think of any other names that special. I would have had Amtrak Junction 2 if I had a chance. Mr. Dodge on Friday. Mr. Dodge. Mr. Anthony Dodge, yes. And the weekend is RT Lights on Sunday night and Hot Dog Pilot on Sunday. Hot Dog Pilot? I like the name. Hot Dog Pilot. I did used to watch Anthony Dodge's live streams, but as I say, because back then my mum was alive and that's when I had the TV license. But because I don't have one now, I can't see the point of paying £4 a week just for a TV license. But if there's a pre-recorded videos that anybody do, I'd always do message on the comments. What am I looking for? Right, okay. Trains in the attic. Trains in the attic. I'll watch Sean on YouTube. Right, Trains in the attic. So look at his videos because I'm not subscribed to that channel. Nottingham Model Railway Society Autumn Show a month ago. How did I miss that with Nottingham? I love Nottingham. Oh well. I'll watch this video on that one then. No, seriously, he's got quite a good channel, really. System Model Railway Society. I remember the name System. I'll give him a subscribe. Wednesday biscuit of the week. Biscuit of the week. I never heard that one before, Andy. Who is he? Yeah, biscuit of the week. I've got cookies of the week. No, that can't be it. Yepon Transiniasic. Trying to make sure I've got the biscuit of the week for us, but it's not coming up at all. Hang on. British Bake Off? No. Biscuit of the week. Oh, that's Trains in the Attic. Oh, that's okay. It's making me hungry now, but looking at biscuits. Mind you, I've still got some Hershey chocolate left. There is one channel that I like. Let's try and find out if I can pronounce this channel's name. Cleedham, KLEEDHAM, and he lives in Canada. I do like watching his YouTube videos. There is another one as well that there's my heater. Yep, 4 hours at last. There is another channel that I also like as well. Budget Model Wise as well. I do like that one as well. Like watching them. Absolutely love watching them all the time. I'm out of biscuits. The only biscuits I've got is shortbread biscuits. I love shortbread, I do. Absolutely love it. Can't get enough of the taste of the butter. Oh, fantastic. I did have a pack in here. I must have took them back into the kitchen. Yeah, I must have took them back into the kitchen. Yeah. I'm in a biscuit mood now. Fancy having a biscuit. But it's coming up for what time is it now? Oh, it's 10:30. Oh, blimey. 10:30. Oh, morning. Right, I've been on here now for 3.5 hours. Morning, guys. I love biscuits. Don't have any either. You'll have to get some tomorrow. Morning. I'm going to end the live stream for now. It's getting quite late. I will be up in the morning as well. I miss the YouTubers we have lost. Chris Hales, Somerset Andy, and Bernie. Hang on, Somerset Andy. I don't know if I did hear that name before. I had Amtrak Junction. I can't remember. Somerset Andy. I know I heard a couple of about 2 or 3 people. I was watching the live streams all on the pre-recorded videos. I mentioned something called Somerset Andy. I don't think I've actually seen his YouTube channel before, but the name does ring a bell to me. It really does. He's passed away. It's a shame that. I know there was one that Bonus Junction did say that has passed away. And he's doing a collection using PayPal for some flowers for him. I know for a fact that I heard Somerset Andy a few times, but as I say, I don't think I have seen his YouTube channel. I really haven't. All sadly passed in the last 2 years, Marvin. God, 2 years. Wow. So I know there's a few people from 2 of my clubs. My latest one is Solihull, and the treasurer passed away about a month and a half ago. And in my old club, I know for a fact there has been a few people that's passed away, even after not long after COVID, and even a couple of years ago as well. There's been one or two that's actually passed away. Wow. Blimey. I mean, probably these guys. As I say, I haven't even seen their YouTube channels, but I know Somerset Andy was mainly the person who's been mentioned quite a few times. Yeah, but as I say, I'm gonna in the live stream for tonight. That's so because it's getting a bit late now, but uh, great train guys and truly wonderful souls. They were massive for me in lockdown and granting inspirations for me when got into the hobby. It was like me as well during the lockdown because I watched Sam Strains. I was the same thing as well. That's what got me into doing YouTube. And then when we had the pandemic, I started watching a lot more people's video content. Wow. Well, I'm pretty sure I've had one or two people say that I inspired them. Well, because I sort of like got them into the hobby as well when I was watching my content. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna shoot off then, guys. I'm gonna get some sleep in the morning. Well, ready for the morning. As I say, I don't know when I'll be back online. But what I'll be doing for next year, I've got no idea. But I've just got to get New Year's Eve and New Year's Day out the way. And I'll see how I feel after that. I might do another live stream video. Who knows? But I might do. Depends on how I feel. I might do another live stream video just after Christmas Day. So I don't really know what's going to happen. Uh, first thing, first thing I watched was John's Amazing Trains. Didn't do online before. I remember, yeah, John's Amazing Trains. Yeah, I do remember watching that as well, Andy. I do remember watching his content. But didn't he stop doing videos about a few years now? I'm pretty sure that he has stopped doing it. Now that you guys are not in the EU, can you still live in the Europe if you wanted? Uh, Probably rules would be changed since then. To be honest, probably make it a bit more harder because we're not part of Europe, which is classed as like another foreign country to them. I would say. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna start heading off then, chaps. As I say, depending on how I feel. If I feel not too bad after Christmas Day, I might do another live stream video. I'll see how I feel throughout Christmas Day, and we'll see how I feel after New Year as well. After my mum's anniversary of her death, I'll see how I feel then as well. I might do some more recording videos, but I'm gonna try and concentrate to getting the layout room sorted out and getting the layout expanded and built up. Get some track down so I can do some proper running sessions at different angles. Great Shane Malvern. As for John, I would say he's also marshalling in the Great Yard of Heaven. Where's John? Oh, is that John's amazing trait? Has he passed away as well, Andy? Thanks for the stream, Malvern, and all of us. I'll see you sometime in Ohio, Steam and Steel. But do look out for the notifications if I'm back on the live stream. You're more than welcome to come back on there. I hope John's amazing trains hasn't passed away. He hasn't passed away, I see, Andy. This is the thing, but because there are YouTube channels that have been out there that have done really great content, and all of a sudden, one day it's just stopped. Oh dear. Oh. Well, let me know, Andy. If there's anything that you know about, like other YouTube channels, because I'm not running anymore. Just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you, Andy. And hopefully, as I say, fingers crossed. If I'm feeling okay throughout Christmas Day, I'll probably try and squeeze in a live stream video and see if we can get more people to join in the live chat. If not, I'll see how I feel after the new year as well before doing anything else. So hopefully, but to anybody else who has missed out the live stream chat, I do hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. Even yourself, Andy. I will hate to see anybody's videos to say they haven't had a good Christmas. So I'll be feeling very sorry for them. Happy Christmas and a New Year, Malva, and all the best, guys. You have a fantastic time, Andy, and I'll see you again on the next video or the next live stream. You take care, Andy, and as everybody else, stay safe. Oh, Ohio, Merry Christmas, you guys, and Happy New Year. You have a wonderful New Year too, sir, and I'll catch you guys on the next time. So you guys take care, have a wonderful time, and I'll see you on the next one.